The battle pass is unlocked.
그대는 과거로 돌아가는 법을 알아낸 것이오. 아니면 미래를 물러가게 하는 법을 알아낸 것이오.
I've discovered a way to return to the past, or a way to repel the future.
어느 순간 나는 그저 달리는 걸 멈췄고 스스로를 이 버스에 유폐시켰어.
One moment I stopped my sprint and confined myself to this bus.
그대는 과거로 돌아가는 법을 알아낸 그대는 과거로 돌아가는 법.
수감자들별로 대화의 수준 차이를 다르게 적용할지 생각 중이에요. 2번 이상씩 말을 반복하는 건 비효율적이니까요.
I'm considering adjusting my level of speech for different sinners. Repeating myself twice or more can be rather inefficient.
수감자들별로 대화
관리자 나리, 이것 좀 구경하시겠어? 내 보물들이요. 한정판인데 어렵게 구했어.
Manager Esquire, would you lend an eye to these? 'Tis my trove of treasures. Some are limited editions to which I fought valiantly to lay claim upon.
언제나 세상의 정의를 위해 달려나가는 저 해결사들을 보시오. 너무나 반짝거리지 않소?
Cast your gaze upon those fixtures, sprinting forth to bring about justice. Dazzling early enough.
관리자 나리,
나랑 어울리고 싶으면 라이터는 챙기고 다녀시게.
If you want to hang out with me, the least you can do is carry a lighter around the clock.
그럴듯한 예술을 본 지도 오래되었군. 요샌 어디서 본 것들만 잔뜩 찍어내기만 하고.
It's been a while since this all art worth appraising. All I see these days are cheap imitations.
그럴듯한 예술을 본
저한테 무슨 볼 일이라도 있으신 겁니까, 관리자님? 귀책되어야 할 사유가 있다면 분명하게 말씀해 주시는 게 좋습니다.
Do you have any business with me, manager? There's a particular reason, do make it clear.
저한테 무슨
나중에 집에 돌아가게 된다면 단테님을 초대해서 근사한 연애라도 열고 싶어요. 아버지께 새로 사귄 친구들도 소개시켜주고 재밌을 것 같아요.
When I go back home later, Dante, I'd love to invite you to a fabulous gala. Introduce my new friend's father too. It'll be such a fun time.
나중에 집에
관리자라고 해서 훈계하거나 쓸데없는 계획 세울 생각은 하지 마라. 난 남의 말은 안 듣거든.
And there's revenge on his weapon. Just because you're the manager doesn't mean you get to lecture me or shove me into shoddy plans. Follow anyone's orders.
정씨, 궁금하지 않아? 그 시계 안쪽이 어떻게 생겼을지 말이야. 농담이야. 왜 몸을 떨고 그래?
Don't you ever get curious about what's on the other side of that cock on your shoulders, mate? Just taking the piss. It's got you shaking like timber.
관리자라고 해서 훈계하거나
그래도 관리자님이 계셔서 다행이라고 생각해요. 생각이 똑바로 박힌 인간이 한 사람이라도 더 있는 게 낫죠.
I do think it's fortunate that we have you on our side. Better have two people who can think straight than just one.
그래도
남들은 돈을 멀리하라고 하지만 말도 안 되는 소리야. 돈을 숭배하는 사람은 망하지만 나처럼 돈을 사랑하는 사람은 무조건 성공한다니까.
People say you should shun money, but that's a load of crap. True worshiping money is a highway to disaster. When you're a lover of money like me, you're set for success.
남들은 돈
아마 예전 같았으면 상상도 못했을 거예요. 그러니까 지금 제가 하는 일이 마음에 안 든다는 건 아니고요. 그냥 신기해서요.
I don't think I could ever have imagined doing this. Oh, it's not that I dislike my job, Ran. It's just something that randomly occurred to me.
아마
관리자님은 승리를 위해 어디까지 내어줄 수 있으십니까? 어디까지? 자신을 놓아버릴 수 있으십니까?
How much are you ready to sacrifice for victory, executive manager? How much of yourself are you willing to let go if it means you can win?
바쁘긴 합니다만 관리자님이 부르신다면 하던 일 따위 즉시 중단하고 오겠습니다.
While I am busy, I'm fully willing to pause all my ongoing tasks if you summon
바쁘긴
me.
합니다만
Permission to vroom vroom.
내일도 좋은
우리 관리자 양반은 평소에는 뭐 하면서 지내나? 이 담배라도 보내주고 싶은데 그러지도 못하겠군.
So, what do you usually do in your free time, manager bud? I'm going to sig, but I guess it won't be useful for
우리
you.
관리자 양반은 평소에
So, vroom vroom, rumble tumble, cockface, trenches, an actor of justice. Life is full of Otis. Handling Otis as usual. Sorry, all the horny posting I've seen for this is so very much centered on her. And honestly, that's the primary amount of posts I've seen about this game. So, whenever I'm feeling down, I indulge in a bit of Otis. Won't sway me with that look, Otis. Oh, it's time for Otis. I remember Otis. Not sure what that is. Ah, here's the, yeah, there's the gotcha bit. I don't know what this is. But I have no idea.
오늘 하루도 고생 많았어.
Another busy day, wasn't it? Good work out
우리
there.
관리자 양반은 평소에는 뭐?
관리자님은
아마 예전 같은
단테?
그래도 관리자님이 계셔서 다행이라고 생각해요.
Okay. Free pass and the paid one. Obtain this season 4 free pass level 1. Tread used for uptying identities and spin treading of ego. Granny stage twice. Oh, only 20 hours left? Jesus. Limbus Company, 1.5 half the anniversary, 1.5 anniversary, regular maintenance compensation. No, I already knew I was a lunatic. And even monthly? Jesus. You can configure a team from your 12 sinners and their identities. I don't care. Drive. Murder in the Warp Express. Okay. This is way ahead of me, and the event is closing in 23 minutes. Fun. Dalecast. Vroom vroom.
베르,
Verg.
앞에 장애물이 있어. 부릉부릉 해도 돼?
Blockage ahead. Permission to vroom vroom. The chatter was what finally got me to open my eyes. After all, nothing beats blocking out your sight when you want to keep boredom at bay. Not that there's pretty much else to do on a boss whose detonation was unknown to me. My lack of head and memory certainly don't help out.
그래. 계속 지나가자고.
Alright, let's proceed.
덜컹덜컹.
Okay, here comes a bumpty bumps.
비싼 세정제야. 베르가 큰맘 먹었다고 그랬어.
Expensive washer fluid. Berg said he paid a fortune. The clump stuck to the window gently dissolved, letting light through. Many different sets of eyes on the bus are liturgically facing forwards. It felt like a pretty gruesome scene, but based on the others' reactions, maybe this kind of violence is common in the city. Hey. It felt rather awkward to close my eyes again now that I was wide awake. That's when the conspicuously bearded man grabbed my attention. But, I mean, glasses. Know where we're going right now? A feature far more conspicuous than his beard made me slip.
방금 벌레 양반이라고 부르려고 했지?
You almost called me bug guy, didn't you?
다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 그레고르요.
Once again, my name is Greg.
당신이 시계 대가리가 아니라 단테라고 불리듯이
Same way you're called Dante and not Clockface. I couldn't find any excuses, so I just gave it back a white nod.
어이, 기사 양반, 우리 지금 어디로 가는 거야?
다시 한번 말하자면 내 이름은 카론이요.
Oh, sorry, I never read his line. Say, bus girl, where are we headed? Once again, my name is Khan.
당신이 벌레 양반이 아니라 그레고르라고 불리듯이.
Same way you're called Gregor and not Bug Guy. I got you there, Gregor.
본전도 못 건졌네.
She really did.
베르가 말했어.
Verg said,
수감자들은 사구로 간다.
the sinners will go to District 4.
사구! 방금 사구라고 말했는가?
Honestly, I thought she just shouted, so cool. Apparently not, but yeah. What ho? Did District 4 fall upon my ears?
그곳은 연주낭자의 출신지로 유명하지. 영웅의 발자취는 그때부터 시작되었다네. 바야흐로.
That place is known to be the home of the Grass Maiden. That's the origin of the heroine's journey. And this was the...
아까부터 시끄럽게 쫑알쫑알.
Bloody hell, you're rattling on and on and on.
입 다물고 조용히 좀 가지.
Can't you just shut up and let the trip go in peace?
나는 아까까지 입을 다물고 있었네만.
Why? I remained silent until a mere moment ago.
말 대답하지 말라고.
I said to shut up.
이봐요. 본인이 더 시끄럽다는 건 알아요?
Sorry. Did you happen to realize you're being louder here?
죽어도 살아난다고 해서 아프지 않은 건 아니야. 한 번만 더 주둥이 놀려봐.
Even if you can't die, you sure as hell can suffer now. So say that again.
옳은 말을 했는데도 돌아오는 게 폭력이라니. 수준 알만하네요.
Say the right thing and your first response is violence. Just how refined you are. I contemplated for a second. Should I step in? Is this the part where I exercise my authority as manager with dignity and grace? A faint memory urges me to do something. Now, guys, it's invisible as your...
모분조도.
Tranches.
모가지를 분질러야 조용해지지. 도야지 같은 새끼들.
To write against noisy crying hogs and tails scragging?
이유 없는 폭력은 용서받을 수 없다네. 그대는 내가 응징하지.
Senseless violence shan't be forgiven. I'll bring about justice.
아, 이럴 줄 알았어. 옷에 피가 튀었잖아. 저기, 꼭 내 옆에서 싸워야겠어?
I knew this would happen. Off the spot of my clothes. Look, do you guys really have to fight next to me? I must be mad. We haven't even reached our destination and they've already killed 3. Of our own, that is.
이거 잠깐 한눈이라도 팔려고 하면 사고를 치는군.
Can't take a small break without anticipating trouble, can I?
너희 넷 이번 달 버스 청소다.
You 4 cleaning duty for next month.
어째서 본인은 정의를 구현했을 뿐인 것을.
Such unfairness. I merely sought the hand of justice.
잠깐, 내 옷 빨래도 포함시켜줘. 피는 와인이랑은 다르게 잘 안 빠진단 말이야. 심 비싼 건데.
Oh, also, tell them to do my laundry too. But doesn't wash off as easily as wine stains. Sheesh, dry cleaning is costly. No matter that I at the lifeless janitors, to be littering the floor. Maybe they're already taking their indefinite revivals for granted. But I don't even know how exactly I'm supposed to bring them back.
단테, 시계를 돌려주시겠습니까?
Dante, I'd like you to turn the clock back. Turn the clock. Sigh.
그런 모양새면
That must...
어리둥절한 표정이라는 건가? 기억해두죠.
That must mean there's a puzzled look where your face should be. Keep that in mind.
파우스트 씨,
Miss Faust. Virgilius gave Faust a tired nod and gestures to me. She let out a small sigh, but still came to my seat, probably out of a sense of obligation.
처음 만났던 날에도 당신이 했던 일을 말하는 거예요, 단테. 그때는 본능으로 해냈던 거겠지만.
It's the same thing you did the day we first met, Dante. Though I suppose that was more of an instinctual reaction.
다시 해보죠. 눈을 감으세요.
Now, let's try again. Close your eyes. Though I have no eyes to close, blocking my sight is something I have done. I had no reason not to follow Faust's instructions here.
사실 문은 어디에나 있어요.
In fact, the door is everywhere.
그러나 당신에게만 보이죠. 왜냐하면 당신의 하늘엔 별이 지지 않았으니까.
However, only you can see it, but the stars never set in your sky. At that, I felt its tread of light creep into my sight. As if to open my eyes, I embraced that light. Then I saw a space. I was alone there, and a massive door stood before me. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Suffocating heat and agonizing cries seeped through the gap. Hearing the endless laments and wailing for even a split second makes me feel faint. However, I'm approaching the door, grasping at its handles as if it's what I was born to do. Despite being seemingly heavy, pulling it open was surprisingly easy. I groped around in the door, thousands upon thousands of last wails lay within, and reaching inside, I grabbed a few unknown hands. I can feel the histories of different sins bearing their brands crawling up my hand onto my arm.
고통을 나눌 준비가 되었나요?
Art thou prepared to share the pain? Could that have been a question, or rather pressure to comply? I pulled forth the sinners, grasping my hand with all my strength. A terrible pain spreads through my neck and head. I'm not gonna do that too loud. It's probably like 1 a.m. if not later at this point. It's so crushingly severe, it makes me wish I were dead. The indescribable sensation of bone and muscle twisting, entangling into each other, goes on for what feels like an eternity. My legs weren't prepared to endure all this agony. I fell to kneel atop the pool of blood in helplessness. Then I see it. Wait, why is she like that? She was fine. Or did she take damage? Or did the other guy kill her? Oh no, wait, that's Ishmael. Sorry, I misID'd her with Coyote. I don't know how. Looks completely different. I just saw Coyote for a moment. Then I see it. Trembling in the bloody pools, gradually growing into waves and bubbles rising from the floor. Soon that blood soaking the ground coalesced into 3 masses. Then the agony seemed to last forever. Vanished just like that. As the lumps of blood rose into the air and flew away, my sight was cleared of dreadful redness, returning to the grumbling bus.
목이 베어졌다가 붙어버린 신경은 어떻지? 두근거리던가?
How does it feel to have your head back after it was severed? Was it exciting? Right as Heathcliff is restored to consciousness, he rubs his neck, mutters vocal words, and approaches Ryoshu. Hold on, I just brought you back, and you're going straight into another fight. Heathcliff turns around to glare at me. His eyes are those of a man devoured by blind fury.
어차피 살리는 게 대기 할 일 아닌가?
Isn't it your job to bring us back?
할 거 있으면 그 가짜는 시계대가리째로 부수기 전에 저리 짜져 있어.
If your job's done, then step aside before I knock your dumb clock off.
잠깐만요. 단테 씨가 괴로워하시는 것 같은데 이쯤에서 저
Please wait. Dante looks like they're not in pain, so we really should. Before we could finish, Heathcliff's steel bat caved into the side of Sinclair's head. The incoherent gurgles of a dying person violated my ears.
시계대가리, 다음번엔 널 으깰 거야. 이만하면 알아들었지?
Next time, Cockface, you're crushed. Are we clear?
정말 생긴 대로라더니
You
천박하게도 구네요.
realize the course as you look.
한 번 죽어서는 만족을 못하나?
Was dying once not enough for you? Heathcliff tightens his grip on the bat, and Ishmael's ready to swing her weapon as well. Have I seriously become the manager of people who can't be stopped even by death? While I was lost in thought, all tension in the bus suddenly dropped and froze over.
이거 아무래도 제대로 교정해둬야겠어.
Ahem. It seems this team's in serious need of discipline. The sinners are on a collision course stopped dead in their tracks. A pair of red eyes cast their glare between the two.
첫 번째 규칙.
Rule number 1.
버스 안에서는 무기 부딪히는 소리가 들리지 아니한다.
Do not let me hear weapons clashing inside the bus.
이 순간 이후로 이 규칙이 깨어지면
If any of you break this rule as of now,
너희는 내게 제발 죽여달라고 애원하게 될 거야.
you're going to be begging for me to let you die.
난 충분히 그럴 수 있는 사람이야. 알지?
I'm sure you know I'm capable of that and more, right? Sinclair's rioting on the floor was the only sound breaking the silence. Heathcliff glowered, but couldn't bring himself to argue back.
단테, 미안하게 됐습니다. 시계를 한 번만 더 돌려주시죠.
Dante, I'm sorry about this. I need to rewind one more time. Do that again. I'd rather die than have to bear that harrowing pain once more. I wiggled my head in the direction. The faint hint of a smile on Virgilius' face vanishes as his expression shifts.
내가 아직 사과와 부탁을 하고 있을 때 문을 여는 게 좋을 텐데, 관리자 단테.
Better open up while I'm still feeling generous enough to ask and offer apologies, Manager Dante.
아, 단지 아픔이 두려운 거라면, 그래서 고개를 젓는 거라면 기꺼이 도와드리겠습니다.
Oh, in case you're refusing simply because you don't want more pain, I can gladly help you with that.
그 정도의 고통에는 눈 하나 깜빡 안 하게 말이죠. 그럼 견딜 수 있지 않겠습니까?
This degree of pain will feel like nothing by the time I'm done. Surely you'll be a tougher person afterward, right?
내가 잘못 들은 건가? 관리자님이 분명 거부 의사를 내비쳤던 것 같은데.
Did I hear correctly? I'm pretty sure manager clearly declined your request.
당신 기어드는 박자가 잘못됐군.
You. This is not the time to step in.
입사할 때 나의 상관은 네가 아니라 관리자님이라고 분명히 들었다.
I was informed when I joined the company that executive manager will be my superior, not you.
관리자께서 고개를 저었다면 의미는 충분히 전달되었다고 보는데.
I'll say the manager has made himself clear with a shake of the head.
그래, 보좌관께서 나서시겠단 말인가?
I see. So the raid has decided to step in, is that it?
그렇다면 보좌관께도 충분한 의미를 전달해 주어야겠군.
Then it's my turn to make clear what I mean. The red hue of his eyes grew deeper, much to my dread. I don't really know what I'm meant to do as the manager, or even if I deserve to take this role. But I felt that I should at least stop things here, so we don't get into even bigger mess. Reviving one should hurt less than reviving 12 at once. Otis, I'll rewind the clock, it's okay. Virgilius noticed me motioning her to stand down, and withdrew the red glow from his glare as if it been mutual
잘
understanding.
생각하셨군.
Good thinking.
관리자께서 그러시겠다면
As you wish, Manager. Otis seemed to want to add her input, but she promptly backed down and straightened herself out. The red door greeted me again, along with the twisting sensation. I've given up trying to describe the throes I go through. Words can't express it in full anyway.
고맙습니다.
Thank you very much. Sinclair stood up with a pained groan and bowed to me before waddling back to his seat. Pass the check even without the requisite sin. Ah, book. So it's just a story thing. This is a story and combat. See both. Curve within 10 turns. Oh, it's only 4 for it. Announcer Dante. If you select 2 or more announcers at once, style will play randomly. Angela, she comes from one of the other games. Now he seems to be Otis in a maid outfit. More office. Yuri.
달리자, 로신한테!
네, 원하신다면.
저를요? 최선은
즉시 출격하겠습니다.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠.
Just trying out random other ones.
저기 질문이 있네.
Pardon me, I have a question. Don Quixote suddenly raised her head. Her hand. Shoot.
첫 번째 규칙은 이해했다네. 그럼 두 번째는 무엇인가?
Barely, I understood the first rule well. What's the second rule then? Huh, really?
아니 그걸 왜 굳이 나서서 물어보는 거야?
Why are you so eager to learn that? Virgilius gave a cold stare to Ryushu, who had just lit her cigarette. She looked back at him with a peculiar face.
두 번째 규칙.
Rule number 2.
버스 바닥에 담배 꽁초 버리지 마. 자국 남으니까.
Don't litter the bus with cigarettes. They leave burn marks. The bus falls silent again.
잠깐. 버스에 정적이 흐르면 안 되지. 엔진 소리는 어디 갔나?
Now wait a second. The bus shouldn't be this quiet. Where's the engine's roar?
카론, 왜 속도를 안 내는 거지?
Karen, why aren't you speeding up?
밥이 없어. 메피가 배고파해.
No food. Mephi's hungry.
잘 됐군. 분위기를 좀 환기시키지.
Good. We can use some to lift the mood. Are we dropping by a gas station? The idea of Virgilius casually plugging a fuel nozzle into the bus seems like an average driver felt alien.
차가 움직이려면 연료가 필요하지.
A car needs fuel to run.
카론, 헤드라이트를 깜빡거려봐. 무대 조명처럼.
John, try flashing the headlights a bit, like stage lights.
댄스 타임이야.
It's dance timey.
잠깐. 헤드라이트까지 켜면 습격받기 딱 좋은 상황이잖아요.
Wait, if we do that, we're effectively asking to be attacked.
그걸 노린 거군.
That appears to be the intent.
네?
Sorry. Maybe someone slammed the bus outside.
에이! 가진 거 다 놓고 내려. 30초 준다. 10, 9.
Oi, leave all your stuff behind and get off. Got 30 seconds. 10, 9.
20이 빠졌잖아.
Hey, you skipped 20 of them.
그럼 20초 동안은 기도나 하고 있어라.
Well, we'll say your prayers for the other 20.
왜 이렇게 주변에 모자란 사람들이 많은 건지.
Why am I surrounded by dollars left and right?
뭐라고 했냐?
Why? What did you just say?
비겁하게 습격을 하다니 틀림없는 악인들이로군.
How cowardly of them to ambush us. They must be villains without a shadow of a doubt.
자, 다들 내려.
Alright, everyone off.
그리고 말이야. 최대한 죽지 않을 만큼만 해줘. 알지?
And one more thing, we want them near death, not dead. Got it? Adjusting density of information screen during combat. On the top right of the battle screen is a button to adjust the amount of information displayed. 3 buttons will adjust the density to minimum, medium, and maximum respectively. The maximum information display configuration, default setting. Details and keywords used in skills will not be shown, otherwise functions same as max. Minimum. So there's no information. Two waves. Won't beat this in 10 turns. That looks a little better. Two coin flips. Seems like it. Okay, it's 4, but if they win the flip, they get 8. It's 2. If they win the flip, they get 3. And there's 2 attacks. Tremor. Oh yeah, there's new people here. Hey, speed count increases. If you use your speed is higher than targets, plus 10%. And that can happen twice. And heads win inflicts 2 rupture. And this can go 3 times. Getting 2 poise. On hit, gain a potency-based chance to deal critical damage, reducing count by 1 if successful. At the end of the turn, reduce the count by 1. Nailing fist. On hit, trigger tremor burst. Dispelled tremor.
명령대로 하겠습니다. 순조로운 전략이다. 좋은 전략이다.
Okay, one's just got mincemeated.
규정에 따라 실행합니다.
좋은 전략입니다. 완전한 침묵.
The back streets of Street 4 is first set. So, good. The Sinner is taking down a foe. I didn't get to read the rest of it. Staunchness. Less than 50% health, gain 1 protection at the start of the combat phase.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게. 좋은 전략입니다. 완전한 침묵.
규정대로
Well, that's one way to get me to stop playing the game. Hope I didn't lose anything for that. I think I might have. Oh well. Till next time, folks. Till next time. Should have kept track of server shutdowns better. But oh well, it is what it is.